Yeah, you take us away. I'll do something for the stream.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first game of the day. It's against, it's between Sirius and Prox1mo on the first map of this best of 3. And yeah, two very, like, I'd say, I wouldn't say up and coming, but they're both very good players. Have proven themselves. Like I said, both of them qualified to Bucharest. So I think it's going to be a pretty tight game between the two. And that's Sirius with no, Prox1mo with the first strike. Sorry, I'm on Prox1mo. Nice rail there. Might actually get a second one here, but Sirius is a little bit stronger here. Prox1mo did take a bunch of damage from that last engagement, and he's now down here by heavy. It's that second rail again, and his rails have been instrumental for him so far. Takes down that totem, and Sirius is actually he's quite low.
Oh yeah, he's on that door. Sirius pressing forward. Yeah, the mega health position in that fight was yeah, great advantage for Sirius, and he's entering a full rotation.
Stopwatch.
Prox1mo does have his vision.
Yeah, that vision could be a big help on a big map like this, and didn't get that much out of it that time. But there's a bunch of hourglasses up there as well, so you can basically use your ability and then get it right back up. I think this time Sirius is taking up. No, they're right here. But yeah, I mean. So far it's slowed down now. It was kind of intense the first 40 seconds there. It's slowed down a little bit now. Just a few rail trades coming in here though.
Yeah, vision is now up. Is he using it right away? He has the mega health now. Yeah, he also used his vision. And I think the battle of the time files is pretty much in the favor of Prox1mo right now. He's cycling those. Sirius yeah, does not have 3 totems up. Now also losing out on the heavy. Prox1mo has business to do.
Mega is not up here for another. He doesn't know that Sirius is right around the corner, but Sirius is was gonna try to contest that Mega, but he has to fall back now that he revealed his position. And I mean, Prox1mo can get this item here as well, and there's a pretty good split between them, so it's a good chance of him to continuing this magnificent control that he has right now. But Sirius, well, I mean, I think, is that an overstack now for Sirius?
True. Yeah, he doesn't have to go for the mega health anymore.
So.
This will be a big lifeline. The totems are not spread out that much, so he still has to move to corner of the map to get the extra health. Now he takes a stance on the mega health, and it does not appear in time for him. He does some great damage with the starting machine gun, and he just presses through. Yeah.
Wow.
True, and now he has the mega health because of the overstack and the heavy to boot. He might chase Prox1mo into the mega health. Oh, he even shoots him into the mega health. Prox1mo on life support. I don't think he has to be here. Oh, Sirius chasing up, but he does not get an angle.
Yeah, no, Sirius can't gain up on him there. Prox1mo is still dangerously low here, and there's not much to find on this side of the map either, and I'm not really sure what he's just gonna pick up a couple of these bubbles here, but Sirius is on the hunt, but he doesn't know he's here. But it was a good attempt there from Prox1mo, but Sirius finishes him off with a rail. It's now 3-3, and Sirius is looking like he's got a good chance of continuing this now that, I mean, for the time being he's in control of. Gonna be in control of the items. He's gonna drop down here into the heavy room. Perfect timing because it's gonna spawn up in 1 second, and still 15 seconds until that mega. So yeah, which he's also gonna contest, of course. It's that first rail on Prox1mo, but Prox1mo with a good rocket right in his face, and that leaves him to reconsider now.
Yeah, using the vision again. Like the previous fight was interesting. Prox1mo just stood there and he was using the vision, so he knew Sirius was walking through it, but he only had the rail, so could not do any damage before he died, and now he falls again. Pretty clean frag from Sirius because he has still a lot of health and now working with Doomsday stack.
5-minute warning.
And that's the 5-minute warning here between the two, and a little bit of a slowdown here now. I mean, prox1mo's trying to calculate like what his next move is going to be here, because it's gotta have to turn this around somewhere. So he's still working with a good control over that heavy item up down there. Takes a little bit of damage, but he can always fall back to that, pick up the item, and defending his position here with a couple of nails. And
That is mostly what he's doing, just defending his position.
yeah.
And that makes it so that if prox1mo wants to enter a fight, there is so much opening damage coming from Sirius, and now he also has the rail prepared.
And Sirius gets that 6th frag on the board. However, he did take a lot of damage from that, but he can't fall back to that Mega. He's also got a couple of totems placed on the map. Here comes another engagement. prox1mo down low, and Sirius finished it off with a shotgun. So 7-3 now on the board, and looking very good. Just like 4 minutes left here now.
Yep, the starting machine gun did a lot for prox1mo. Yeah, he does not have much weapons, so he will collect that first. Oh, he gets the LG, while Sirius was already on life support. Yeah, you would say there's still time. But the way Sirius is playing, he's not really looking for fights, only if he has to stack to work with. And if he does not have control, he's just taking a position where it's hurting prox1mo first if he wants to fight.
As return at times ticking away here from prox1mo though. Like I said, there's still time, but it's just 3 minutes though, and it's a big map. And,
oh, this...
wow.
Again.
Another great frag from Sirius. prox1mo tried with everything he had in that position. Here comes the vision again, but falls down here to the lower side. Gonna pick up that heavy, and well, he can now start controlling the items if he's quick enough. He can go up to the Mega. He knows that there's a split. Well, he finds Sirius here. If he can find Sirius here, it's gonna be good for him. Oh, it's a trade though.
Yeah, it's just so much difference in playstyle. Like prox1mo really has to force something. And Sirius is just calm and collected in those fights, and has so much larger damage output than prox1mo.
And despair.
Yeah, certainly. prox1mo gets that 6th frag now. 2 minutes left. Pops the vision. There's another missed rail opportunity, but I mean, obviously, yeah, it's still possible. But he needs to start racking up the kills, and he needs to get them clean. Like you said, there's always a big damage output for Sirius, which makes it very hard for prox1mo to continue afterwards. He can get this frag here, but as you can see, Sirius's LG is fantastic. He's always ready for it. 12-6 now, and I think it's very, very hard now for prox1mo to come back.
Yeah, now also with the overstack, which is such a huge lifeline for Sirius. And prox1mo gets caught out, missing his rockets while Sirius has steady LG on him. Oh, Sirius
1 minute warning.
he is in a peculiar situation, but prox1mo is not around to get the frag. He does get a ton of damage out. But yeah, it's such a huge map. He gets the heavy, and there is time for Sirius to stack back up.
My life sustains you.
Yeah, so the first map gonna go to Sirius here in a quite confident manner. I mean, Sirius now 13-6 might get another frag here, but yeah, between the two, I feel like prox1mo wasn't that far off in some engagements. There's the 14th frag for Sirius, but I think that prox1mo wasn't too far off and could have turned it around at some point. It was just a couple of those early frags that meant a lot for Sirius, and the fact that he could get them in a pretty clean manner, so he could start controlling the items. So.
And I
Yeah,
think
getting-
also the previous fight painted a bit of the picture of many of those fights. Like Sirius, just yeah, using his position advantage to get damage out, while prox1mo is missing almost all of his shots. So yeah, I think if someone wants to study how to get on top on a fight, just look at how Sirius is moving in those fights. Let's see. Oh, I'm also party lead, so I'll first do admin duty. We move on to Veil of Noth. And they're both ready to rumble. Yeah, we move into Veil of Noth, where Sirius is playing Sorlak and prox1mo is playing Ranger. Sirius on Sirius point.
Aha. So very interesting to see the Ranger on this map, as the orb can be used very nicely actually to move between the levels here on this map. But yeah, I mean, Sorlag isn't a bad pick either.
No, yeah, it's a nice map to use the CPMA movement. You can escape from a fight pretty quick. And you have a little stack to work with, and you don't get damaged by the acid.
Prepare to fight.
Let's see.
So
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm a prox1mo. He needs to come back. So
Yeah. Always follow the underdog. And the series is now up one map here, and this second map here starts now between the Kazakhstani player prox1mo and then Sirius, who is from was it Bosnia? Yeah. No, it's not Bosnia. It's Serbia. Sorry, Sirius.
yes, bits get used. prox1mo hears it, so he stays down below, but he's eating rails, and again, no damage for him, and he gets in. Yeah, he locks himself up in that armor copy.
A very aggressive play coming from
Oh,
Sirius.
what?
He was very low and had the frag, and what the hell?
That was a nice position, like he parked his butt to get maximum damage of the rocket while prox1mo went through the portal. So Sirius loses out on the mega health, but he did a ton of damage.
Yeah, none of the players really healthy now, but the heavy just went to Sirius there. But I mean, LG blocked down some of that damage anyway. Some of it anyway. prox1mo is now actually taking still damage from the spit here, down to 30 HP. And
Yeah, Sirius on the hunt.
yeah, surely Sirius heard that, so he's gonna be hunting here.
Nice, he's playing really good, Sirius. Does not give an inch to prox1mo.
Okay. Nice frag from prox1mo though. Very good usage of the orb, and he also gets the heavy. So, and Mega is still up on this side of the map, so prox1mo can get that too. Sirius responds though with a good rail, and that nullifies that pickup again. And now it's there's a chance here for Proximo to hit 1 or 2 rails. He does, and he can finish off Sirius with the LG. Leaves him with 16 HP. Sirius is gonna go for the Hum now. He knows that Sirius is very low. He heard the scream and everything. So, the question is, can he find him before Proximo is able to stack up again? 46 HP as that another rail hits there. And Mega is barely gets Mega in time, but still has no armor though. So Sirius is still you can see how stacked Sirius is in armor.
Yeah, oh, this is the green light. Sirius heard that there was something going wrong with Proximo, and he just plus forwards into his first frag.
Here comes another engagement again, and it goes to Sirius with the rail. 4-2 now on the board. 3 minutes have passed, and Proximo, however, respawns on the right side of the map, gets the Mega. Here's an LG fight, use the orb, and takes down Sirius. So third map for Proximo, and well, I'd say, I mean, if he manages to restack here, he's got a decent chance of coming back to this. Sirius has got a limited weapon usage.
Nice.
Gets it in the end. 4-4.
Yeah, not much of a split between the item. And Proximo opts to go for the Mega Health.
Stopwatch.
I think it's important to at least do some damage on the heavy, especially when you play against the heavy. Like, you have to do so much work if he gets that item for free. And he himself is stripped of all the armor he was working with.
He just picked up 2 lights there, so he's pretty much in the same situation as Sirius right now, and he could get the... Oh, look at that! Sirius misses the rail. Point blank. Sirius doesn't get it. He doesn't deal 1 HP of damage there, I think. So that was a failed attempt from Sirius. A good setup, standing there and ready to hit the rail, but Proximo jumps in, grabs the heavy and orbs up, and that was just fantastic. And for the first time here, Proximo's in the lead.
Yeah, you might even say it's a bit of a mistake, right? With the orb on this high level, if you miss 1 rail, yeah, that was the death sentence. But now the spit will be the demise of Proximo. Not before he gets a frag. So he's still 1 in the lead.
And he stole away that heavy. And he's gonna get the Mega as well. So once again, Proximo is fully controlling the items here, and Sirius has to be the one who's constantly scavenging for stuff to stay alive. And another missed rail from Sirius, and well, it did deal a lot of damage to Proximo, but in the end, Proximo finished off with a shotgun. 5-minute warning now, and here comes another engagement, hopefully. But Sirius has only got... Well, he does pick up that rail again. And there's another contestant here for heavy, probably, but Sirius gets railed again. But answers with another rail to Proximo. Back and forth there, really. A lot of back and forth there. Still could go either way, really, depending on if someone can get a good frag here, and at the right time, you know, he could get a good control of the map. And I think it's a bit too early, though. I mean, heavy's still up for... It's not up for another 10 seconds. Sirius gets another frag, and that ties it up. And now he's got a very good chance of coming back into this.
Yeah, although before Proximo dying, he did a ton of damage with the starting machine gun. He waits on the heavy. And again the orb. Oh, they're both on death's door, but it's Sirius who hits clutch rail.
Yeah, Proximo did not have enough weapons to... I think he only had the rocket there, which you know, it was very hard to hit Sirius up there in the air, and Sirius could easily hit a couple of those rails, take down Proximo. 8-7 now, so Sirius is now... He's taken the lead again. Decides to leave the heavy for Proximo, and actually might... Yeah, probably gonna give up both the items to Proximo again. So it's a bit dangerous here. Proximo finds finds both items. He can go in here. I mean, if you look at how low Sirius is, and Sirius knows this, he's just hiding. He doesn't want to make any sound to reveal where he is, because that's dangerous right now.
Yeah, he's certainly waiting on this light behind him. Just appears, and he gets this one. So he has some stack back. But Proximo has a lot to work with. And he has 3 minutes to do something with it.
Yeah. It's very quiet now. I mean, Sirius just sneaking. He doesn't want to make any steps whatsoever. I don't think prox1mo is ready for him being right around the corner. And here comes Sirius. Misses the rocket though. And now he's rebuilt his position.
Yeah, still no damage from prox1mo though. Oh, the better position of Sirius gets him 2 opening rockets. And the rail to boot. Enters back into the rotation and prox1mo, yeah. Wow. He's playing really well. Serious.
It really is. Had a deficit there for quite some time in these last minutes of this map, and still managed to somehow. It didn't really give prox1mo much, even if prox1mo was in a very favorable position. Just snuck around there, didn't give him much. And there's another frag coming in, and which now makes the gap a little bigger between these two. 10-7, and prox1mo now on the verge of having to do something fantastic to run away with this. Seriously, 11th frag there. And really just comes down to him hitting basically everything right now, as there's the 12th frag coming in with a double rail to prox1mo. prox1mo can't catch a break, respawns and immediately gets railed. He uses the orb though, so 12-8.
Beautiful frag. The orb. Moving in slow motion for miles. That's when he gets a quick succession frag, the mega health is there to pick up. 1 minute and 15 seconds to get 2 frags on the board. Oh no, he jumps mid-fight!
Stopwatch.
Oh, serious, hitting 3 for 3, but I do think that last jump was a death sentence. Maybe if he just stepped back instead of jumping, Sirius would not hit his shot. But yeah, if you jump, Sirius will know where you will land, and it's an easy aim practice for him.
Yeah, that's about it for this series, as I think Sirius is gonna run away with this now. I mean, just 30 seconds left. No way he's gonna get 5 frags here. So Sirius wins 2-0 against prox1mo. Might get a few style frags here. prox1mo gets that 10th frag on the board. Uses the orb to change position here. I mean, could find another frag here in Sirius, but I mean, still not gonna mean much for the outcome of the game.
Yeah, I think this can be a perfect learning experience for prox1mo. Like, he's close to being Sirius level, but it's just the positioning and how Sirius moves when he's out of control that makes the biggest difference.
Yeah.
So if he
sorry,
watch this back, he yeah, I think he will improve a lot.
Yeah, of course, prox1mo definitely ain't bad as a player. I mean, as I previously mentioned, he also qualified for Bucharest, so he's gonna have a lot to prove there. And I mean, we've seen him in mostly in these online cups. I mean, I know prox1mo used to play a bit of Quake Live before, so he's been around, I think, for or maybe I'm mixing him up with someone else. But either way, I mean, he's been around for some time. Always been sort of this nemesis player. We don't really know much about him, but he can take